Lisa, and I am going to talk about meiosis and sexual reproduction. Basically, the anatomy part is what's fascinating to me about all this. What meiosis is a special type of cell division. It is only used for sexual reproduction, procreation, the man's sperm and the woman's egg, and it makes, the zygote, for further procreation. So basically, you need half the chromosome number to fertilization. The parents are diploids. Meiosis produces haploid gametes, so it goes from, 2, which mitosis ends in 2, to 4. And basically, the gametes, that's the egg and the sperm, fuse together in fertilization to form a diploid, which is a zygote. So, and it becomes the next diploid generation. I'm referring to my notes here. A lot of it's in the head, but I'm just referring to my notes with a lot of things because it's hard to remember a lot of this. Okay, so basically, humans have 23 different types of chromosomes. And when a man and a woman, so a man has 23, a woman has 23 chromosomes, they come together. Now we have 46 chromosomes. They're all like the same size, and they are thinking, I'm having a duh moment right now. They are the same type, same length, positioned in the same place. One from the father, one from the mother. That's how they get the X and the Y chromosome. Okay, so basically how they half everything, they have two sets of meiosis. We have meiosis 1 and then meiosis 2. So in meiosis 1, the chromosomes pair up and they become I can never say this word, synapsis. I believe that's how I say it. They consist of two identical sister chromatins. And basically they do like kind of the same thing like mitosis. They line up on the metaphase plate, and then the two members become separate, and then each daughter cell has one duplicate chromosome from each pair. So that's the end of meiosis 1. And then you have meiosis 2, which, excuse me, in this part, the DNA is not replicated between meiosis 1 and then meiosis 2. The sister chromatids separate, and then they move to opposite poles. The 4 daughter cells contain one daughter chromosome from each pair. Each daughter chromosome consists of a single chromatid, and then the daughter cells are haploid, so they end up with 4. So, it's kind of, I won't say it's kind of, I think it's pretty fascinating that our bodies do this, for sexual reproduction, to carry on, to procreate, or which is kind of neat, because you never think about the science of everything. You need a man and a woman. You need a sperm and an egg to make a baby. But, when it comes to the scientific part of it, that's why we have meiosis. And it's pretty cool. So basically I broke down everything for you, but meiosis goes through everything like mitosis. So you have the prophase, meiosis 1, it goes through prophase, it goes through metaphase, it goes through anaphase and telophase, and then instead of cytokinesis, like with mitosis, with meiosis, it has interkinesis, which is very similar to it. It's when each cell is duplicated, and it's just shorter compared to the mitosis part. So, once you do all that, again, mitosis 1, you go to the mitosis 2, which goes through all that breakdown of everything, and you have, again, prophase 2, metaphase 2, anaphase 2, telophase 2, and then cytokinesis at the end of 2. So that is like mitosis, you end with 2, but with meiosis, you end with 4 in the cytokinesis. So that is the different stages of meiosis, and there is, in meiosis they have the crossing over, which that does not happen in meiosis. That only happens in meiosis. Am I saying that right? I think I am. I don't know. I can't pronounce half of this stuff. So basically, I think that's it. I think that's all we need to know about meiosis. It is, when you compare them, together, I mean, they have this nice little chart here, which was pretty cool with determining between the two different phases, like with meiosis and mitosis, and then, that's meiosis 2. This is, meiosis 1, and it's all backwards. But this comparison chart was really helpful with trying to memorize, the differences between meiosis and mitosis. So that was pretty cool, I thought. So again, the meiosis is all part of the cycle of human life, and how life goes on, and how we create, human beings. So you need both, of course. You need mitosis, and then, of course, you need meiosis, where you have the sperm and the egg, and then it makes the baby, the zygote first. After it's fertilized, it makes the zygote. And then you have a little baby, which is ultimately the best thing. So anyway, that's about it. That's all I think I want to discuss on meiosis. Again, meiosis was the pretty cool part to me. I mean, I like science, but I am a, anatomy and physiology nerd. I like that type of stuff. So this, not saying that the other stuff was boring, but that was more interesting to me to know about, what happens scientifically when you procreate for sexual reproduction, and carry on the species. Anyway, thank you for watching, and talk to y'all soon. Bye. Okay, it's still taping. Excuse me. Not bye yet.